I'm going to tell you right now how I instantly know somebody is fucking cooked. Like a young dude or a dude in general trying to get his shit together. And if I talk to you for about a minute and a half, I can tell you how I know that you're fucking cooked. And you're going to want to stick around here because if this is you, you need to completely change your life immediately. So if I'm talking to a dude, and you know, I do a lot of sales calls, I do a lot of coaching calls, things like that. If I'm talking to a guy and his real world is in shambles, his real world, his tangible results, the physical objects, the physical people in his physical realm are fucked, if it's cooked, and he starts talking to me, there's one word that if he fucking says this word, I know that he's absolutely doomed. If he, in that minute and a half, if I go to him and I go, okay, so what are you doing right now to get more women, more money, a better body, a better this, a better that, you're living in a fucking shithole, you got no car, you got no nothing. If he brings up the word meditation, it's over. There's almost no coming back. I cannot believe how many young dudes are getting cucked into meditation. And I don't give a fuck what Joe Dispenza, I don't care what Eckhart Tolle or some, Rajneeshi, whoever told you about meditation, okay? The reason why your physical realm is fucked is because you are in war avoidance. And so you do these little things like meditating or reading a book or watching the latest Gary V video or whatever you watch that is supposed to be like teaching you how to do your e-commerce business, whatever. And it's all a cope to avoid real world war. So what does real world war look like? Obviously, we are not going around and taking land from those around us. That's what war truly is at the end of the day. But real world, modern day war is running until you feel like you've busted your kneecaps. It's running until you are so out of breath that you're genuinely clutching your phone, thinking that you're about to have to maybe call 911. It's actually being in the trenches and getting yourself into a position where it's time to ask people for money. Again, I'm working on this thing that eventually I'm hoping is going to yield some cash return. No. Get it going now. Alpha Chat's filming this right now. This motherfucker just started doing photography recently, and he's running around Austin going up to people doing free photo shoots and asking for money and then being like, I'll do a paid one with you now in a few days. Like, that's what the real war is. It's asking for fucking money. It's destroying your body, and it's going up and putting all of your gay little ego, little self-protection. I grew up in a way where I was kind of taught that I wasn't enough. And so it's really hard for me to go out and talk to girls. War is going out on a Friday night and talking to 15 of the most beautiful women that you can see. War is having a fucking panic attack every single time. If that's where you're at right now, that it's almost going to be a panic attack. Spoiler alert, it's not. You're going to loosen up by the third one and everything's actually going to be pretty fucking awesome. But if you need to go out and have panic attacks, war is finding the things in your life that you are just so deathly fucking afraid of and leaving your home and going to do those things. If you are trying to meditate, meditation should be reserved for later in life. People will often even use the word meditation and they'll go, yeah, I've been meditating on this issue in my life. You should be later in life. Do you think Mike Tyson was meditating? No, I promise you he wasn't. He's meditating now. Now he's deep into spirituality and psychedelics and all these things because he's reflecting on his life of war. Marcus Aurelius, big proponent of Stoicism and meditation, that was later in his life. That was when he was an old man and he's now reflecting on his life and trying to draw out the wisdom nuggets that he can deliver to the rest of the world in his book, Meditations, which he actually did not think that anybody was going to read that. It's a whole thing. But stop meditating. Go to war, go talk to a ton of chicks, face your fears, go to the gym, get yourself in a position where you're now asking for money. If you're a guy who you're like, oh, I need more money, get on TaskRabbit, get on Uber Eats, go make some more fucking money, and then hit me up and I'll help you take the next steps. Also, boot camp's coming up throughout this whole fucking coming year. We're coming all over the United States. Click down below. I'm also going to add Barcelona. So if you're one of my Europe people, keep an eye out. We're going to add Barcelona here soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.